With recent news that the two remaining members and fighters for Universe 6 in this tournament of power are none other than Namekians, this video will get even more interesting. So this is a theory which I crafted from my previous videos, as well as just thought process I've had for quite a long time regarding Zarama, regarding Namekians, so I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome to Dimsy's Domain, and today we're going to be talking about a theory. What if Zarama, Zalama, whatever his name is, the creator of the Super Dragon Balls, is actually the first Namekian, is actually the original Namekian? Yes, I did somewhat touch upon this in my video with Quaman, or Detective Q as he's known, where I spoke about what if Namekians are demigods. Now let's delve deep into this subject matter. The thing about Namekians is that they're very, very special. They've been at the crux of Dragon Ball in terms of storytelling from the beginning, or from a very, very early portion of the franchise itself, that being through Kami and Piccolo's inclusion into the story itself. In Dragon Ball Z, they came to the forefront as we found out they're not demons, they're actually aliens, and with this revelation, we also found out how important they are. We already knew how important they are in terms of the Dragon Balls, but we found out how absolutely crucial they are in terms of the whole crafting, summoning, and the lore for the Dragon Balls. And this was only perpetuated via Dragon Ball Super, because we found out that there's something called the Namekian Book of Legends. Oh, there's also something about the Super Dragon Balls, which are the original, most powerful, limitless power granting wish balls of orangeness, which was created by a guy called Zarama, who got a bit pissed off when the Namekians shaved off shards from the Super Dragon Balls and crafted their own. Now, there wasn't any more news or information or data regarding the lore, regarding the history of Zarama, the Namekians, and the Super Dragon Balls in tandem with as time went by, until we get to the present day, our present timeline, or where we are right now. What if actually Zarama is a tad more mysterious than what we initially thought? The thing about Zarama is that after mentioning him, they've not shown him, they've not shown any imagery of him, they've not shown anything else apart from what Zeno described about the Super Dragon Balls. I've not heard Zarama's name being uttered from the higher echelon of the gods. We've been introduced to the Grand Priest Daishinkan. We've been introduced to the Omni King Zeno. We've also been introduced to some other people, some other beings such as the angels, the other gods of destructions, who are at a lower tier in this god hierarchy. I've theorized before, what if actually the next arc is going to focus on Zarama, focus once more on the Super Dragon Balls. He might be pissed off. What if Zarama gets angry and says, look, you're abusing the Super Dragon Balls a bit too much, and this could therefore be a homage to the Shadow Dragon arc in GT. I know they've been doing a lot of homages from GT, be it from the character design, or be it from certain characteristics or certain traits that they've introduced or shown us in Dragon Ball Super thus far. So that's just me going a bit off topic, but if Zarama is the original Namekian who then split up a little bit, and he had a few second generation Namekians who then kind of betrayed him, or they kind of went against his wishes and took shards of the Dragon Balls to thus create their own, that would make sense. And the most important anecdote is that the Dragon Balls, the Super Dragon Balls, are split across Universe 6 and Universe 7. Not Universe 1, 2, 3, all the way to 12. No, only Universe 6 and 7. It's only split into two universes now. That's very important, because what we know about Namekians from early Dragon Ball is that Kami, who split himself into Kami and Piccolo to expel the evil, to qualify as a guardian of Earth. I don't even know his name, but he had to expel the evil that was the manifestation of evil in himself, and jealousy, hatred, or whatever, which then became Piccolo. But he expelled one portion, and then he became two. Essentially, he became two. Now, what if Zarama expelled one portion, and they therefore became the Namekians of Universe 7, and we have the Namekians of Universe 6, which are now confirmed. So what if Zarama has split himself into just the Namekian race. Maybe not into two separate Namekians, maybe he has. We can talk about that prospect later actually. But the first prospect is, what if Zarama split himself completely into two different Namekians, two different Namekian universal races? But what would be even more interesting is that what if Zarama is this original Namekian, he split himself into two beings, the fighter and the dragon clan and the warrior class. So you may have a Zarama, or there's two versions of Zarama, one who can, this is quite out there, but who can rival in terms of power to the powers of, let's say, Dai Shinkan, or even, dare I say, the Omni King, and another who has the powers to completely eclipse all the creation powers of all the Kais in existence, thus making the Super Dragon Balls. What if actually there is a war between the Zaramas? What if there's a Zarama Black and there's a Zarama Good Zarama, etc. Zarama Real? I don't know. I think that's Zarama White and Zarama Black. But the point being, if Zarama was the first Namekian, it really does propel Piccolo to the forefront, not Kami, Dende to the forefront, give these characters more light. Heck, even Popo can have some sort of relevance. But what's more important is that, I've said it before and I'll say it again, the Namekian Book of Legends, which was introduced to us in the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie and the Dragon Ball Super arc, Battle of Gods, where after they mentioned it, that was it. We didn't hear anything else from it. And obviously the Namekian Book of Legends is some sort of ancient relic, as it has information that not many people know about. Not many people, even the elders of the planet they reside on, to our knowledge, are not very aware of. So this information is something which should have been capitalized on, and it also once again puts the dragons of each of the Dragon Balls to the forefront. Shenron, Porunga, all of them, even Super Shenron. What if we then see the meeting of all the Shenrons? I don't know, I'm just spitting a bit of fire right here. But my main issue with this is that you're going from one hierarchy to the next. Why hasn't Zarama been mentioned thus far? We're talking about the universes, we're talking about the Tournament of Power, and if you expect the Dragon Balls to reside in Universe 6 and Universe 7, and if we were to then theorize that, okay, what if one part or the whole part of Zarama resides in either Universe 6 or Universe 7, would he truly be okay with him being erased by Zeno just from a tournament of power? So if in the future the Dragon Balls once again make a little comeback and Zarama is put to the forefront and he has his own little arc, the actions of this arc, the Tournament of Power, the Universe Survival arc, will be somewhat questioned in my opinion. But regardless, let's end it right there. Do you think that Zarama is the first Namekian? Do you think that Zarama is the original Namekian? And if that's the case, where the hell is he? Where has he been? Where has he been hiding? Or is he dead? Has he been split into the two races that we know of, the ones from Universe 6 and the ones from Universe 7? Will we have two Zaramas, an evil one or a good one? Will we see a war between the Namekians? Well, not the Namekians, but the two Zaramas, somewhat like, Lion King 2, you had Scar's disciples versus Simba's disciples, and I digress. But I think that could be a very, very interesting little thing that we can explore. Anyway guys, make sure to check out my other videos. I've done another video, well, a previous video, talking about what if Namekians are demigods, because we look at all the similarities that they have with the gods, the Kais, and the powers and just the abilities that they just simply share. And I done that video with Detective Q, otherwise known as Kwaman's Land, and I done another video where I once again touched on this topic, where I spoke about what if the Namekians are nomads. However, I truly do believe that the theory is somewhat obsolete, because it's been confirmed that there's Namekians on both sides of Universe 7 and Universe 6. However, it still can provide some interest, because if the Namekians are nomads and they move around, it might just justify what if Zarama is a nomad between the universes, or between just Universe 6, Universe 7, or he's dormant, or he's inactive. Or what if you need all of the Shennons to be in the same place and converge together and wish back Zarama? And that is my most outlandish statement of this video. With that being said, please make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. You may now exit Dimsy's domain. Thank you and goodbye.